Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our regular board meeting, Tuesday, May the 19th. If you would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. We have a wonderful crowd tonight. It's good to see everyone. At this time, we will go for a motion to approve the agenda for tonight.
Madam Chairman, I make a motion to approve the agenda as presented for May 19th, 2026.
A motion has been made by Ms. Enfinger, seconded by Dr. Hodges. Are there any questions, comments? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
It is unanimous. Public hearing, operating budget public hearing. Jeff, did you? It's on the agenda now. Is that what you wanted to do first? Okay. All right.
Good evening, Board and Superintendent Beckwith. Tonight, we're doing, I feel like I'm yelling. Can you hear me now? Tonight, we're doing our budget presentation for our fiscal year 27 budget. This is public hearing and approval during the finance portion of the meeting. So, what did I do? Help, Jeff. Or Brantley? Okay, so for fiscal year 27, our budget priorities are to increase student achievement, be competitive with our teacher salaries with recruitment and retention, competitive classified employee salaries, and enhance our current instructional programs. We have been working very diligently to increase our salaries for our teachers and our classified staff this year, and I think we've done a pretty good job with that. Our funding sources for our general operating account mainly come from the local property taxes and state funding. The majority of it is used for salaries, benefits, classroom supplies, instructional materials, and operations. We do get revenue from special revenue. Usually that's from federal government passed through the state. And we have included with that, it includes Title I, II, III, IV, CTE, and IDA funds. We support at-risk students programs, exceptional children programs, career readiness, and professional development. We also have capital money that's used for operations and improvement to our schools. That comes through bonds, through debt service, and our state capital grants. They go toward the renovations and general maintenance and facility upgrades. And if you look around, I think we've done a pretty good job at upgrading our facilities in the last couple of years. Our projected revenue for this year is local property tax, the fee in lieu of tax. This is not the final amount from the state. They haven't finished their budget yet. But when they do give us our final amount, we always true it up in our amended budget after the first of the year. So our total revenue is $41,131,542 for fiscal year 27. And you can see by this chart that the revenue mostly comes from local and state. We do have a little bit from transfers and intergovernmental revenue. Our expenditures, salaries, total $21,267,589. Fringe benefits that's coordinated with salaries was $10,280,894. Purchase services, $7,197,473. We are working to kind of decrease those purchase services. Those are some contract teachers where we couldn't do direct hires, And then we have Kelly Services in there. That's their second year with them. And we also have a contract company for some of our custodial work. Supplies is $2,101,452. Capital is $15,000. Dues and fees, $294,134. Transfers are $75,000, with a total of expenditures of $41,131.542. So we do have a balanced budget. The expenditures, you can see that the majority of the expenditures is salary and fringe. A good portion this year is purchase services, supplies, and dues and fees. This chart represents comparison of our salaries with our neighboring districts. If you look closely, you can see that we are ahead of Colleton, close with Orangeburg, and close with DD2. Berkeley and Charleston are just what they are. I don't know that we can reach them, but we're trying. We're giving it our best effort. But we have moved the bar this year substantially with our teacher salaries. So this is some historical data as far as our salaries. In '22, our first-year teacher made $39,686. In fiscal year '23, that first-year teacher made $41,686. In fiscal year '24, that teacher made $42,500. In fiscal year '25, they made $47,250. In fiscal year '26, they made $49,225. In fiscal year '27, that first-year teacher is going to make $53,000. So that's if you look at the growth over the course of these years, that's a 25% growth increase in teacher salaries. So I would say that's pretty good. This is our millage history. We did not request a millage increase this year. It remains the same as it was last year at 211.6 mills, and the value of a mill has gone up to 94,931, and that's from 66,000. So that extra increase in value of a mill really increased our revenue, which really helped with driving some of our salaries up. And this was our budget calendar that we've had to follow along with the county. And I am happy to answer any questions.
Any questions, board members?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
At this time, we will open to the public if anyone has a comment about the budget. Going once. Twice. We will close the public. I would like to say that we did go to our county council last night, which is what we have to do each year to present our budget to our county council, and our superintendent, Mr. Beckwith, did the presentation last night, and he did an excellent job, and the county was very happy when we came to say that we had a balanced budget, and that's because of all the hard work of our finance team and everyone that's been invested this year. And I don't know if y'all have noticed it, but I know I've noticed the facilities are in great shape since Mr. Beckwith's been here and everyone working so hard together. Our facilities are in great shape. I'm proud to be a part of DD4. So at this time, we will now take a motion to approve the minutes for April the 22nd and May the 12th. Board, do you want to do them together or separate? Do them together. Okay.
Okay, Madam Chairman, I make a motion to approve the minutes for April 22nd, 2026, and May 12th, 2026.
Motion has been made by Ms. Enfinger, seconded by Mr. Folk. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
It is unanimous. Ms. Smoke, is there any correspondence? No, ma'am. Okay. Public forum? No, ma'am. Okay. At this time, the board is going to go into executive session to discuss personnel matter, legal matter, and we're going to let y'all stay in this room, and we're going to go in that little small room, and we won't be in there very long if you'll just wait on us, but something important has come up that we need to address. So at this time, I will take a motion to go in executive session.
Madam Chairman, I make a motion to go into executive session.
Motion has been made by Ms. Enfinger, seconded by Mr. Folk. Any comments, questions? All in favor?
Aye.
We are in executive. Thank you for your patience. The board went into executive session to discuss legal matters, and there was no action. We also went in to discuss personnel matters, and we came out with this.
Madam Chairperson, I move that we rescind the motion related to non-renewal of an employee adopted at the April 22nd, 2026 meeting.
Do we have a second?
I second.
All right, a motion has been made by Mr. Folk, seconded by Ms. Enfinger, to rescind the motion related to the non-renewal of an employee adopted at the April 22nd, 26th meeting. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
It is unanimous.
Madam Chairperson, I move that we accept the personnel report as presented.
I second that.
Motion has been made by Mr. Folk, seconded by Ms. Folk, yes, seconded by Mr. Enfinger. I was writing it too fast. Couldn't read my own writing. All right.
All right, next.
To accept the personnel report as presented. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
It is unanimous. Number 3.
Madam Chairperson, I move that we accept the recommendation of the superintendent to appoint Dr. Prince Brewington as the principal of Williams Memorial Elementary School.
I second that.
Motion made by Mr. Folk, seconded by Ms. Enfinger, to accept the recommendation of the superintendent to appoint Dr. Prince Brewington as the principal of Williams Memorial Elementary School. Congratulations.
Now you get to go up there.
And y'all, we are very excited to have Dr. Brewington with us. When we interviewed him, we were excited about his energy, about his passion for instruction, and just a quick biography on Dr. Brewington. Dr. Prince Brewington is a 16-year educator, instructional leader, and lifelong learner with a strong commitment to improving student outcomes through strategic and collaborative partnerships. Dr. Brewington brings 13 years of classroom experience and is currently completing his 4th year as the Assistant Principal of Instruction in Richland School District 1. Dr. Brewington believes together we grow, the farther we go. Dr. Brewington holds a bachelor's degree in music education from South Carolina State University, a master's degree in music education from Vandercook College of Music, a master's degree in educational leadership and supervision from Southern Wesleyan University, and a doctorate degree in educational leadership from Charleston Southern University. That's a lot of schools. That's a lot of schools. Dr. Brewington is married to Christian Brewington, and they are proud parents of 2 boys, Princeton and Jackson Brewington. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Excited to have you on board.
Congratulations, Dr. Brewington.
The shoes, he needs you up there. Welcome, thank you.
Welcome and congratulations. You want me up there?
Center.
Madam Chairperson, I move that we accept the recommendation of the superintendent to appoint Robert Benvin as the principal of Woodland High School.
I second that.
Motion has been made by Mr. Folk, seconded by Ms. Enfinger, to accept the recommendation of the superintendent to appoint Robert Benvin as the principal of Woodland High School. Congratulations.
And we're excited to have Mr. Benvin back with us in DD4. A quick biography, while the family's a little hesitant to come on up and be in the spotlight. Mr. Robert Benvin is an exceptional educational leader who brings a deep commitment to student success and community partnerships. For the past 4 years, he has served as an assistant principal at Stratford High School, building on his foundational years as a dedicated classroom English EOC teacher at Woodland High School. Throughout his tenure in administration, Mr. Benvin has successfully led numerous academic departments and fostered the art of bringing the community into the school family. Notably, his leadership led the way in district-wide fundraising efforts that achieved record-breaking support for Trident United Way. Joining Mr. Benvin tonight is his wife of 15 years, Heather. Welcome, Heather. And their 2 children, Patrick, a rising 8th grader and multi-sport athlete, and Adelaide, a rising 5th grader and internationally competitive Irish dancer. Girl, we're going to have to see that at some
I'm
point.
serious.
But we are excited to have you on board. I know the Woodland family is going to be excited to have you back there, and looking forward to great things. And to the family, all of our families of all of our administrators, just because the husband or a spouse is working with us and leading our schools, you have become a part of our family. So you get to put up with us as well. So thank you so much, and we appreciate you all becoming a part of the DD4 family. Thank you all very much.
Congratulations. Thank you.
And y'all, it's important, we've talked about it a little bit, you know, we bring on people to lead our programs, lead our schools, and we do it in executive session, and then nobody hears anything. And, you know, there's no secrets, we want to be full transparency, and we want to celebrate the people we bring into this district. And we're excited for these 2 to come in and start a new chapter in our high school and elementary school, and it's important to celebrate them. So appreciate it, and good luck to them. They got their work cut out for them.
Great. Okay, next up is our special recognitions. Love this part.
Podium, and it's got me all thrown off.
Yeah.
All right, board members, as always, as we've done all year, it's important to celebrate our student successes. We have a tremendous group of students. We have a ton of them out here today who have been doing great things on the field, in their clubs, in their robotics, field of robotics, and most importantly in the classroom. And so tonight we are recognizing 2 middle school students who are being recognized by the state of South Carolina for the South Carolina Junior Scholar Award of Merit, which really comes down to they are rock stars academically in school, and they are getting themselves set up. They're not guaranteed anything moving forward, but they have set themselves up for a really positive path forward if they continue to work hard. We are excited for these 2 young scholars. The first one we have, Ethan DeBello from Woodland Middle School.
All right. Good job. Congratulations.
Our second recipient, another outstanding Woodland Middle School student, Rylan Benton.
Good job.
Next, we've got Unified Track. So we're going to have Ms. Tutter come up and help kind of lead that charge.
Uh-oh.
All right, so thank you so much. Coach Ford is here to hold the trophy because he is the man, he is amazing. Interscholastic Unified Track and Field brings students of all abilities together through teamwork, sportsmanship, and inclusion. It raises awareness through the school existing interscholastic competitions while creating a more inclusive opportunities offered throughout the school athletic department. In the 2026 season, Woodland's Unified Track and Field team had 19
Wow, I saw.
qualified for the lower state championship, and that was held on May 1st. Their hard work led them to be the lower state champions. We had 3 students, Damani Johnson, Zaire Johnson, and Ashley Lewis, who qualified for the inaugural state championship, which was on May 16th. It was a Saturday morning. They had to leave Woodland at like 6:45 in the morning. At this event, Damani earned 5th place, Ashley earned 7th place, and Zaire earned 8th place overall
Wow.
across all of South Carolina athletes. So we are very excited. The first year we didn't place at all. The second year we came in second. And this year
Three.
we took the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah.
This could not be done without Miss Drum's vision and support. She also drives the bus, along with our amazing head coach, Coach Ford. He is fabulous. And then Mr. Kiyugu, he is always out there on the field as well, also assisting coaching, along with Ms. Drum, who's an assistant coach. So I am very, very grateful to them, because without them, it would not be possible. Now, I know I'm not sure if Mr. Rupp talked about this at the end, but I'm going to call out all of the names, even if they're not here, because I think Kenneth Hyatt, Ashley Lewis, 7th place overall in the state
Wow.
of South Carolina.
He likes. Ready? Yes.
Please, come on, Coach Ford, you've got to be in it, Coach Ford.
Great picture. Yes.
All right, Kamora Reeves, I know I saw her come in.
Yeah. Good job.
All right, Caden Johnson, Landon Baker, Ty Martino, Zaire Johnson, also please, Tavares Larry, Davion Wilson,
Good job. Thank you.
All right, Roosevelt Reeves, Ward Bailey.
Yeah. Good job. Oh.
Destiny Griffin, Malaya Senior, Maite Barrios Castro, Brandon Yarborough.
Yeah. Mama can get in there too. Smile. Thank you.
Fast like lightning on his feet. Samuel Gadsden, Javon Mayfield, Damani Johnson, Tanai Elmore, Cassidy Ford Rolack,
Yeah. Yeah.
Chanel Simmons, and Isabella Lopez. That was our team.
Good, good. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
For Coach Ford and Coach, you try to lead. I want you two guys to come on up here and receive your plaques for the work you've done.
Monica?
Great job to those boys and girls. Next up, we have the Seal of Biliteracy. Would Miss Baptista or Miss, okay, Miss Bryan, come on. Is Nicole right? This is our second year of honoring students for this honor, and just really exciting for the work that these students do.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This year, our school district is once again proud to recognize the recipients of the Seal of Biliteracy. The Seal of Biliteracy is an award that recognizes students who have demonstrated proficiency in English and at least one additional language. The distinction highlights the hard work, dedication, and achievement of our students as multilingual learners. It not only celebrates multilingualism and multiculturalism, but also reflects our students' commitment in academic excellence and readiness for a global society. And we also learned today that these children will receive college credits who earn this seal. So Give them a round of applause when they come up. The first recipient is Maria Duenas. She received the Gold Seal of Biliteracy. Come on up. Oh. Congratulations, Maria. Oh, Duenas. Duenas. All right. Next, we have Joshua Avira. He received the Silver Seal of Biliteracy. Congratulations, Joshua. And last but not least, we have Bella Sanchez, and she received the Bronze Seal of Biliteracy. Congratulations, Bella. We congratulate these outstanding students and thank their families, Ms. Baptista and Mr. White, for their support throughout this important accomplishment.
Good evening, Chairman, members of the board, Superintendent Beckwith, and distinguished guests. Dorchester School District 4 is proud to continue its Everyday Hero Employee Recognition Program, an initiative that honors employees whose daily work plays a vital role in the success of our schools. This program recognizes individuals who consistently serve students and staff with care, professionalism, and commitment, often behind the scenes. Each Everyday Hero receives a certificate of appreciation and a commemorative coin from the superintendent as a token of the district's gratitude. Tonight, we are proud to recognize 3 April Everyday Heroes. We begin with Dr. Mixon Davis, Transition Specialist for the Dorchester School District 4 Department of Exceptional Children. Dr. Mixon Davis was nominated by Mrs. Julia Drum, Secondary Coordinator for the Department of Exceptional Children, who shared the following. Dr. Mixon Davis is a tremendous asset to the students and families of DD4. She creates innovative opportunities for students to meet their personal and career goals. She listens to students and works with community partners and agencies to break down any barriers in the student's way. Dr. Mixon Davis's work is about more than transition planning. It is about possibility. By listening closely to each student and removing the obstacles that stand between them and their goals, she helps young people see a future they can reach. That kind of personalized advocacy carried out day after day is what makes a true everyday hero. Dr. Mixon Davis, thank you for your dedication to the students of Dorchester District 4, for the innovative spirit and compassion you bring to this important work. Congratulations. Next, we are honored to recognize Mrs. Sharon Hill, teacher assistant at Woodland High School. Mrs. Hill was nominated by Mrs. Makisha Butler, assistant principal at Woodland High School, who had this to say: Sharon Hill goes above and beyond to help our students dress for success. Through Woodland Threads, she is able to help students prepare for prom, the military ball, field trips, interviews, the Black History program, and more. Students are also able to seek her help when they are out of dress code, which in turn, very important, which in turn keeps them in class and out of ISS. Her name can be heard at any given time by students asking, "Where's Miss Hill?" One student told me that she didn't have to worry about what to wear for picture day because she knew Miss Hill would help her look her best. Miss Hill takes donations, donates her own items, and has even bought clothing and covered the cost herself when what we had at the school was not sufficient. Woodland Threads has become the norm for some of our students, and thanks to Miss Hill, it continues to run smoothly. Mrs. Hill's generosity, which she gives freely and without hesitation, ensures that no student has to face an important moment feeling unprepared or unseen. Mrs. Hill, thank you for the quiet, powerful way you show students they matter. Congratulations. And finally, tonight, we proudly recognize Mr. Matthew Perry, food service technician at Woodland Middle School. Mr. Perry was nominated by Mr. Kevin Earl, Director of Child Nutritional Services, who shared the following: Matthew has demonstrated exceptional dedication, initiative, and professionalism during the extended absence of his cafeteria manager. During this time, he willingly stepped forward to take on additional responsibilities to help ensure that the cafeteria continued to operate efficiently and effectively. His ability to adapt, remain dependable, and support daily operations has been instrumental in maintaining consistency in meal service for students and staff. Matthew has shown strong leadership by assisting with the coordination of daily tasks, supporting fellow team members, and helping to ensure that all procedures and standards are followed. His willingness to go above and beyond his normal duties reflects a genuine commitment to the success of the cafeteria and the overall student nutrition program. His positive attitude, reliability, and dedication to serving students have not gone unnoticed. Mr. Perry, thank you for your leadership, your reliability, and the standard you set for those around you. Congratulations.
Oh, that's good.
You got a crowd.
Even it up.
Tonight's honorees remind us that strong schools are built by people who show up every day with heart, purpose, and a willingness to serve beyond their job description. To our April Everyday Heroes, thank you for the difference you make for our students, our schools, and our district. Congratulations.
Congratulations to each and every one of you tonight, the junior scholars, track and field, and also the seal of biliteracy and our everyday heroes. Thank you all. Next up is Ms. Penny Hutto, Finance.
Good evening again.
Good evening.
You have your finance report in your board packet for the month of April, and I'm happy to answer any questions you might have.
Any questions, board members?
No, I don't.
Great job, Ms. Hutto.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thought you were gone.
Ms. Hutto, you gotta do the most important part of the night.
Yeah, yeah. There's so much
Okay.
going on, everybody.
Now I'll take a motion to approve the 27 school year budget.
Madam Chairman, I make a motion to approve the 27-year proposal.
Did you second, Tony? A motion has been made by Ms. Hinfinger, seconded by Mr. Folk, to accept the School District 4 budget presentation for tonight, for 2027. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
It is unanimous.
Thank
Thank you,
you
Ms.
very
Hutto.
much.
Great
We have a
job.
budget, thank you.
We got a budget.
Great.
Thank
Have
you.
Great job. Next up is Facilities and Operations.
So I've got facilities and operations tonight. Mr. Martin, quite literally, is dealing with some spring fever and asked me to fill in, and so he try to get back on his feet. So just a real quick update as far as facilities management. HES water update, they have connected the water. They'll do a lot of the testing during the summer as soon as the school gets out so they can run those tests. We do not have really any of our programs happening there this summer, other than some minor things, so it won't really impact anything. So it's up and running, and now the testing part. We have summer work program. I know they just did 10 interviews today of students to start hiring them on to do the summer work between food service, technology, and operations. So we're excited. Those students are great workers. They're reliable, dependable, everything you want from an employee, and we're excited to have them back. We have some returning employees and some new ones. End of the year, as we know, lots going on. We have Woodland graduation happening in 2 weeks, or a week and a half at this point. Nobody's counting, but a week and a half. We have Google doing a community event here next week in the gymnasium, which we are excited about. And we have some other county activities taking place here with emergency management and some primary elections. You have a list on the page after that for capital projects. You can see there's a lot going on. You can see where they are in that work. A lot of infrastructure work, electricity, HVAC work. We're continuing with the kitchen equipment, doing some floor repairs. If you've ever seen the floors in some of the bathrooms at Woodland High School, it's time for an upgrade. But that's across the board. So some of those areas, working to get that done. Technology department, working to get Chromebooks ready for next year. And transportation department, really right now with athletics being done, they're focusing on getting those activity buses serviced and ready to go for another season. But all in, and then we got food and nutrition. They're working with their new point of sale, touchscreen computers. It seems like they're upgrading those every 2 years. That's where they get checked out when they go through the line. And then they're working on the summer feeding program to make sure we're serving our students and our community. So excited about the work that is being done in the operations department. If you have any questions, I know Mr. Martin's always available for any questions if any arise. However, if you have any questions right now, I am happy to do my best to answer those for you.
Any questions, board members? No, thank you. Just be sure to thank Mr. Mark for all the hard work, because I know they really work hard.
I sure will. He's got a strong team.
Everything's looking great. Thank you. Next up, Superintendent.
Next
report.
up is Superintendent's report. Yep. All right, we got one out-of-state field trip. Basketball team will be traveling to Savannah for some summer workouts. It's It's a 2-day trip out of state. They are not spending the night. They will travel back and forth, trying to save a couple bucks. But it's just like many of our summer workouts. They'll go and they'll play a lot of games in those 2 days. Good opportunity for those guys to get some good competition and get some experience under their belt. So we have 4 coaches that will be going with the team. Again, it's 2 days, not an overnight trip, but definitely going out of state to Savannah for that trip. So it does need your approval.
All right. We do need a motion to approve this out-of-state field trip.
Madam Chairman, I make a motion to approve the out-of-state field trip as presented.
Motion has been made by Ms. Enfinger, seconded by Mr. Folk, to approve this out-of-state field trip. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
It is unanimous.
Thank you very much. And the next item we have is local board-approved courses. We do this every year. We have some courses that have been approved that we can get credit for. But the board has to approve that in order for our students to get credit for them. They're the same classes each year. We have included a couple of new ones, nothing that really needs any attention other than just continue to make sure we have as many electives and opportunities for our students at the middle school and high school level. When we review these and make them official, we will make sure it has Woodland High School or Woodland Middle School as the school that's impacted by those courses.
Madam Chairman, I make a motion to approve the 2026, 2027 local board-approved courses as presented.
Do we have a second? Second. Motion has been made by Ms. Enfinger, seconded by Mr. Folk, to approve the local board-approved courses for next year, 26, 27. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
It is unanimous. They are approved.
Thank you very much. And before we move on to legislative updates, I just want to say with the finance piece, the budget, we are working extremely hard to make sure we can support all of our adults and staff in this district. It's important to put good people in front of our students. And so we have prioritized salaries at the classified and certified level. Every teacher will see a $4,000. I know it said on the screen $3,775, but there will be a step increase as well, and it does put every teacher over $4,000 increase going into the new school year. Some will have a little bit more than that. And our classified staff in many of our areas are getting a pretty good jump as well, but we will continue to look at that so we can close some of those gaps and bring our classified staff up to a level that we feel comfortable with. And then we are also working with the county and getting some ideas on when Google and the money that comes from Google will impact our district. And right now we are tentatively looking at FY28 as a possibility for that. And when that does happen, that money will be funneled into salaries again. And we should see another significant increase for the FY28 school year. And I think between FY27, the one you just approved tonight, and next year's budget, as long as all goes well with construction, we should see some significant increases in salaries that should really make us highly competitive with our neighbors. And we're excited about that, excited for the work that's being done to make sure we have that money to do that.
Thank you, Mr. Begley. We are very excited about that because we certainly appreciate all of our staff and our teachers. And we do appreciate your hard work, and it needs to be rewarded. At this time, Ms. Evelyn Enfinger will give us a legislative update.
Okay, the main update is Bill H4589. This bill is for Union County and Dorchester County to improve the Educational Capital Improvement, ECI, Sales and Use of Tax Referendum. The Senate amended the bill to require that the resolution calling for the referendum in Dorchester County be adapted by the county's governing body. So that's what the amendment was, and we're waiting to see the final results.
In essence, we got a penny sales tax on all sales except for groceries across Dorchester County. And a portion of that will go to schools to build schools for our school districts. When we first started working with Dorchester 2, we came to an agreement on that and what that breakdown would look like to allow us to build what we expect to need in the next 10 to 15 years, 5 to 10 years really. When that bill went to the House, it pushed through the House pretty well. We we were looking at a 70-30 split, which would have brought in approximately close to $200 million for this end of the county to go into building projects, solely for schools, renovations, and building new schools. As that bill went into the Senate, the wording did change a little bit to impact what that pathway looks like once from now until the ballot for people to vote on it in November. So the first challenge was working with Dorchester 2 to come to an agreement. And that was really a pretty easy challenge. It was a really cooperative conversation, and everybody was on the same page. The next step after that was getting it to the House. Worked out well. The next step after that was the Senate, and then so on. So as that language changed at the end, it transferred how that path now looks from this point to the ballot in November. So when you read the bill from its original state where the school districts make the decision based on agreed terms, which we had, it now reads that it is based on local government that will dictate some of that decision-making. So now it becomes a conversation with the county and how that money's going to look and how that split's going to be. But I will say, appreciate Dorchester 2 and the cooperation with them. It really was productive conversations. And so now, like all things, we go to the next step and see what we need to do to make sure we can secure the funding for future projects in this district. As we all know, the growth is coming this way, Ridgeville, and then all the way out. We see the construction across the street from Williams Memorial. We see it back here and off these roads over here. We see it in Ridgeville. We see it in Harleyville. So we know it is here, and once it really takes off, it's going to happen quickly. So we're doing our best to be proactive to make sure the funding is there so it's not impacting our tax base. A part of that bill does require 10% of the funds. So over the way it was originally agreed on was 15 years, and it would bring in about almost $670 million to the county for school construction, which is outstanding. 10% of that would go back into paying down the taxes for taxpayers in this county, which was a great thing to reduce taxes. And so as things have changed, as the bill has progressed through, we'll continue to change and adapt and continue to work with our neighbors and partners to see how we make it the most fruitful and beneficial for Dorchester 4 as we continue to work on building schools and renovating schools and taking care of our students and our adults. So to be continued, but that's where we are. That's the main bill that went through that is truly impacting us right now, and not just us, the county, Dorchester 2 as well. So as updates come in, we will keep you all updated, but there is much more to come.
Thank you, Mr. Beckwith. Well, at this time, this is our last meeting of the school year. Next month, everybody be on vacation. We appreciate everything that all of you do to make this year as successful as it has been. Congratulations to you, Mr. White, in your new position. We look forward to you working with you in that position. And at this time, we need one more motion. Motion to
Second
adjourn.
that.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you all.
Thanks, y'all. Have a good night.
So I will let y'all know.